I switched locations because it was getting hot in my car and because that was kind of it. So anyway, and it's probably going to be like part 3 because my camera has cut off 3 times already. So anyway, so yeah, so my friend and the dude that I was talking to came to my house recording, doing all extra stuff, which I don't even understand how they knew the girl was at my house that day. I'm pretty sure it was like her first time coming over, maybe second, but I'm pretty sure it was like the first time or something like that. Well, it was definitely her first time like staying the night for sure. So yeah, I don't even know how they knew that she was going to be over there, or if they even knew, or if they was just coming for me, or what was happening. But he ended up taking my phone and running out the house. And when I came to myself, when I woke up and I'm like, wait, did he just take my phone? And I'm like, he can't take my phone. I have to work in the morning. I have to get my kids to school. I have things to do. He can't just take my phone. Like, it's not okay. So I'm like, I'm about to leave and I'm going to go find my phone. So I went to the girl's house that he's normally with, and I couldn't get in. So then I went to, and I had my friend with me just in case anything went crazy, which stuff did go crazy, but you know, she wasn't really there with me. But yeah, so, oh, not the same friend, a different friend. I had a different friend with me to make sure everything was okay. Like, a different friend came with me. She didn't come with me. She stayed at my house and watched my kids. So I went to go look for my phone. So I went out, look for it. And then I went to his brother's house, which is like his best friend, but he claims him as his brother. And I knocked on the window, which he was very upset. But he wasn't really so much upset with me as the dude for the situation. Like, because why are you doing this? What is the reason for this? He could say, oh, he's hurt all he wants because I'm talking to a different girl. But, 1, she was really just my friend. And 2, I was done. So it was time to be done. But he just couldn't let go. And still to this day, it's literally the same thing. And it's insane. It's insane. But, so we went looking. We went to his friend's house. I ended up finding out that he was at my job. Like, I sat there and I vented for a minute to his mother and his friend, like his mother's friend and his friend or whatever. Like, how it's just been crazy and how I'm just done and I'm just over it and I'm drained and I'm physically exhausted. And I'm sorry that I knocked on the door and woke up the baby. Or I didn't really wake up the baby. I don't think I did woke up the baby. But I'm sorry that I knocked on the door with there was a newborn baby in. But I'm just ready for it to be over now. Like, now I'm over it. And I want it to be officially like that. So, they end up telling me that he's at the job and he has my phone at the job. So I went to the job, which that was really stupid of me to go to my job to get my phone back. But honestly, I wasn't thinking. It was 3 o'clock in the morning and I was drinking and I just wasn't thinking like anything. I probably should have just stayed home and then picked it up or went back home, got dressed and came back just to work because I live an hour away from my job. So I could have just did that, but instead my mind said go to the job and get it. So I did. I went to the job. I got the phone. I end up looking for him through like the rooms and stuff, like trying to find him. All this is on camera too, by the way. Trying to find him. When I finally did, I walked into a girl talking about, and this is ridiculous, and da-da-da-da, and talking about me. Hold on a second. Yes? I walked into a girl talking, which made me even madder that, like, you don't even know what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what I'm dealing with, but here you are talking about me, and at this point, I'm over everybody talking about me. So he started walking towards me, and I just popped off. I just snapped out. I flipped out. I popped off. I swung. I did all that. And I kind of got into an altercation, which my friend snatched me up, like, and he just held me, and he was like walking away from me, and I'm like, yo, why are you holding me? Everybody at this point has walked outside. He's walked me in 3 different rooms. Like, he's walked me from the hallway to the living room to the dining room to hold me in there, and he's just holding me. And I'm like, at this point, everybody has already left out. Like, the person, like the dude I was talking to, everybody has already left out. They're already out the door with him. Okay, he's still holding me. So now I'm even madder. Like, what? First of all, why were you at my house? And then I'm like, were you at my house? And he's like, no. Lies. But so then he's just holding me, and I'm like, what are you even holding me for at this point? Like, why are you still holding me? I'm confused. And why did you bring me into the camera to hold me? Yeah, none of it made sense to me. Anyway, so I hold on. Sorry, the kid just walked in on me. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so anyways, when he finally let me loose, he's like, are you calm? He finally let me loose. I walked out to find, like, where everybody's at. I walked over to where everybody was at. They're all out by my car, and his car was over there, and my other friend's car was over there. Like, all 3 of our cars are just sitting out front. And I walk over there, and he walks over to his glove department. Now, mind you, in the past, this man has already pulled a gun out on me, so I already, in that whole little time frame that, you know, that I stopped talking to him and all that, yeah. So he's already did that, so I already knew what he was going to do, but he didn't fully do it because he's not stupid. You know, he knows we're on work property. Don't do that. You're going to jail. So he didn't, but he did walk over, and he walked over to his glove department, and he opened the passenger door, and he, like, was touching it and was like, get her, get away from me, all this, like, and I'm just like, what are you about to do? You ain't about to do nothing. So at this point, I'm really mad, so I didn't really care. I'm screaming at everybody. I'm trying, everybody, I didn't care. I didn't care about that job, which I said, I'm like, I don't care about this job. I care about these people. I'm tired of being talked about. I'm tired of being the topic of things. I like being a private person, and now I'm officially not a private person, so I don't care about anything. You know, I don't care about being at this job, obviously. So he ended up going after my friend that was with me, like, walking away from me and going around the car to go walk up on her. And I, like, kind of interjected it, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You don't even know her. Never even seen her before. Like, what are you doing? And he's just like, I mean, well, obviously he's seen her before, but never, like, he don't really know her. Like, never talked to her, never nothing. So, cause she's talking about, like, just leave. Like, all she was saying is just leave her alone. Like, all she wants to do is leave her alone. Like, that's all she wants you to do. And you keep messing with her. You're playing the victim, and you keep messing with her. And he was like, you don't know what it's talking about. That's my house. That's my, everything's just his. And I'm cheating on him and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, Lord, have mercy. Then he said some other rude stuff about me. And I was just like, what is this, high school? Like, he's like, oh, you slept with this person? I'm like, yeah, I did. Mistake, just like you. Ugh. So, yeah, it was just like a bunch of, like, high school drama, crazy stuff that I haven't went through since I was, like, 18. So, anyways, he ended up walking back into the building or whatever, like, after yelling and screaming all his little whatever. He ended up walking back into the building. I ended up pulling off. I called my boss, telling her, like, I'm not coming in, even though I already knew that I didn't have a job. I told her I wasn't coming in because I just couldn't be around the type of people regardless. I couldn't do it anymore. And then I called the other one saying that I won't be in because we were supposed to, I called my behavioral, because I have, like, a manager boss, and then I have, like, my behavior boss. I called both of them. I told the manager one, you know, the issue, and then I told the second one the issue too. I'm like, what the whole, I'm like, I'm literally being stalked by this person, and at this point I'm just over it. And I knew I didn't have a job, but I just wanted them to know that at least I reached out about it. At least they know a snippet of what was happening. So, because at the end of the day, I really do value my character, and I value how people look at me as a character. And I also value my job, you know, and I really did love my job. Like, I absolutely loved it. So one thing I can say, like, he did take something, like, I don't care that he left, but he did take something that was very valuable to me. But I knew he also still had a key to my house, and I didn't know. So I knew he was going to come back here, which he did. He came back, he took my bed, which he did buy the bed, so I can't be mad. He threw away my bed. I just finished paying off my bed, you know, the bed that I had, and I was very proud of my bed. It was only a queen size, but I thought it was cute. It was great. It was nice. I paid it off. He threw it away. He said that the bed he got is my bed. Regardless if he leaves or not, it's going to be my bed forever. And I never let people buy gifts like that for me ever, because stuff like that happens. But he did. He came, took the beds, gestures, all that, which honestly I don't care. He took my washer and dryer, which that was the most hurtful thing, because I have kids and I need to wash clothes. But other than that, and then he took the cord to my TV. My TV is over here and it does not work, and I'm on an air mattress right now, which it's actually pretty comfortable. I'm not really mad about that. Now my room is pretty empty, which actually feels pretty good. And none of it hurt my feelings. I mean, nothing. He didn't really have much to take. He couldn't really take much, because everything from my kitchen table to my living room set to my everything in my kitchen, like everything I paid for myself, everything came from me. So he got a bed over me, which was supposed to be a gift. He took it. I'm okay with that, because all that energy and everything that he came and took while I was not here was his energy, his negative energy that needed to go. So it's gone, and I am free, and I'm happy, and it's great. And I did ask for my TV cord back, because my TV was not cheap, and I'm not buying another cord. Like, so I said, I mean, can I have my cord back? Like, you took everything else. You took all the other stuff. The cord was mine. And he said he didn't know that he took it, but he did, because it was plugged in. So how do you not know you take it when you have to unplug it? Yeah, didn't make any sense. So he took all the stuff. He took some of my stuff still. I'm not really too worried about it. I'm pretty sure he has my kids' birth certificates. Honestly, I'm not too worried about anything. He still is texting me, telling me, you know, he wants to be back in a relationship and this and that. Like, what? You know, he also told me that, he told me that I ruined a relationship that he was really good in, that he was stable, he had a good time. And I said, I didn't take anything away from you. Everybody that you were talking to before me, you were still talking to with me. You can go back to all of them. I said that to him, and you want to know what he said? Well, he said, I am back. I am back. But I'm just saying. So I'm like, congratulations. I don't know. But yeah, he's still going around acting like I took his home and his family, and I cheated, and I just wanted to be with the female. That's why I didn't want to be with him. Really, there was so much more to the situation, and it broke me so bad, but it actually woke me up spiritually, and I am so grateful for that. I am grateful for that, and I'm grateful to have me back, and I am grateful for the life I have now. And though my room is pretty empty,